Happy New Year to everybody. We're going to be working on this knife again. Hopefully, we'll get it done this year. But anyways, I don't know if you guys seen on Facebook, but Chuck Ducky burnt his own knife that we sent a blade to, and he did a really, really good job on it. So I'm glad this is helping somebody. One student. Maybe next year we'll have two. All right. I think this time we'll work on the inside of the letters of health.
Ready?
Like I said, I use an MC tip, which I think I've seen on Facebook that people have questioned what tips. That's just tip. It's the only one I use. I got the heat set. I'm going to try it on 5 and see how that burns. Now, cherry is a really good wood to burn because it's really tight grained.
I'm on his other shoulder this time because he got the wires in my way.
So we put like a little sun in here with some sun rays coming off of it.
So you already penciled it all in?
Yeah, we actually drew that in on episode maybe 2. I don't know.
Did we?
It's been so long ago. But I'm just kind of going over my lines, and we've always said things don't have to be perfect. And inside the eye, we put these great big circles, make it look like it's a 7-Up fizz or moldy cheese
Go with moldy cheese.
or a bit of undigested turnip.
Nice.
That came from Scrooge. So yeah, we put these different size circles in here. Just burning them in, and we'll come back in and decide if we're going to, which ones we're going to shade. This one we put a star in here. Which you can add your own stuff to it. And your stars don't have to be perfect. If you wanted to be perfect, you could make them perfect. I think we had a little one in here. All right. Looks like in the L we put a mushroom in there. So mushrooms, these are like caricature cartoon. So they usually have, most of them are usually red with white dots or white with red dots. But if you go psychedelic, you can make it purple with yellow dots. And we put a peace sign in here. So I'm just going over my outlines. You want to remember not to cross your lines down here. And it looks like a little peace sign down in here. These little ones get a little bit tougher to make because you got this tip. But we'll color this in or something.
Somebody asked, how long do your tips wood burning last?
I think this one I do on signature knives. This is the C tip. This is maybe the 4th one. I've actually split them open. You can see this one's bent because I burned so hot. This was actually bent right there. So I bend it back. You can really see it kind of wavy there. This one is maybe the third one. This is the MC tip, which is the little brother to that one, basically. I bought 10 of these, and I still have maybe 7 of them out
Okay,
there.
but they don't know when you bought the 10.
Oh, it's been 4 or 5 years ago, probably longer than that.
So they last you longer than a year. And you burn often.
Yeah, this one,
You're not in front of the camera.
I think this one
You're
has,
not in front. Here.
well,
Let me help you, dear.
all right.
So you've had that one for over a year.
I've had this one forever. I
Forever.
think this is the, I think this is the original one.
Okay.
But I have 3 wood burners, so there's your 3 tips. So I have 7 that I haven't been used in. So I turned this up just a hair because when we were doing that peace sign, I'm going to start outlining Helvie in here. Which I like to outline stuff because I want some of the wood grain to show through on the knife handle when I start burning what I call tattooing the blade up. And I think the terminology tattoo came from one Beaver Gosnell.
Gosnell.
Yeah, he's French. I think he actually, I think I just called him burn from end to end, and he coined it tattoo.
And for those watching, he means Dwayne Gosnell.
I'm going to go hotter. It just don't seem to be burning as the way I want it to burn. I don't want to have to linger on this line. I just want it to burn. There, that's nice and dark. This one's not.
But for people who don't have like this steady hand that you have, maybe they don't want to go as hot.
Yeah, remember if you want the line to not dig into your knife handle or wood, if you don't want it to dig into wood and make the line real fat, turn your heat down. It's not going to burn it as dark, but you can go back over it several times to make it darker.
Let me know if I'm in your way.
No. I'm just going to go around these. And you can turn it up so hot that it burns the tip of your finger. And then basically I just go take a break and do something, let the tip cool down a little bit. But it don't seem to happen as much on this one as it does the C tip.
So how much do you sit and wood burn at one time before you need to take a break?
You know, there's been times where I think I've sat for maybe 2.5 hours and just kept burning. But like I said, I'm not burning extremely hot where I'm going to burn the tip of my fingers. And if I do, but I still want to burn, I'll turn it down and I'll go to some other place in the knife where I know it's burnt a lot lighter. But I like these lines to really show up. And generally you should burn towards yourself. It's easier to control. But I think it's easier to pull it towards you, which I didn't do just a second ago, but okay, there we have it.
Okay.
We got her outlined. So now I'm definitely going to turn the heat down because I don't want it to get really dark in here. And we did some dots over here, and I think I'm going to dot this, what I'm calling the sun. So I'm going to put it on about 4. Then I'm going to touch it where I know I want it darker, just so I can see what color this burn's going to be.
You're at 9.5 minutes.
Okay, see, I kind of like that. Like I said, when you want things to look round, it's going to be lighter in the middle. So I'm going to start dotting it really quick and really light. I'm hardly just barely touching that wood with this tip. Now if I want darker, I'm going to slow down and really place my dots in here. And then I'm going to blend it out, which means I'm going to start moving faster again. And this is what they call stippling or pointillism, which the doctors say this is what your eyes see. It sees pointillism when your brain turns it into a solid color. So right now we'll leave that like that, but I think these rays, I'm going to burn them to where I'm going to burn and pull it towards me. So I want it darker on this side, so I'm starting at the tip over here.
Someone said, hi, Holly and Rich.
Well, hello.
Hello.
So this is kind of like burning darker on my line over here and pulling towards me and getting these lines, which is what we did a little bit over here. But I'm not burning it as dark as we did on the gnome with the top hat. Now, I don't know if you guys, well, when I get this done, I'll show you something that's in the grain of the wood.
So he asked, what's your preference, burning or carving?
Burning, since I don't carve. Well, I do like to carve turkey.
I'm kind of thinking that's not what they meant, but yeah.
No, I do like carving, but I don't have time for it because I really don't know what I'm doing. So this, I know what I'm doing. So maybe this is maybe a little more relaxing. For those of you who don't know, I went to art school. This isn't, you know. So messing around with art's always been something I've enjoyed doing. And I know carving is art too. But it's not something that they teach you at a university. Wish they would have. Would have been neat to learn. Okay. We may go back and work on that differently. May leave it. And I know some things don't show up as well as they would in person. But we'll probably, I guess.
Carson said, keep up the good work, brother. Go ahead.
Well, we'll probably stop there and then we'll think about, I'm going to think about, do I want to shade the flowers really light and then leave this wood colored, or do I want to go dark and shade this light between the flowers? Same thing over here. These are things that I think about while I'm burning something else. Do I want light circles? Do I want dark circles? Do I want circles to look like they're round, or do I want them solid colored? So next week we'll work on some more stuff in here. We're trying to keep these short in case you guys want to practice, and then we can prolong this for 5 years. And but we still have this side that I've been thinking about. What are we going to put over here? We got this big flower that we added. I left this blank because this will probably go to somebody's house. But all right, well, I guess until next week.
They're excited. They want attention from Dad. The dogs.
Yeah. I need to teach him to wood burn. So, all right. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Milo's like, give me attention. Well, there he is. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye.